In my earlier career, I used to have a manager who used to take great pride in releasing his stress by taking it out on others. So what he would do is he'd go to one of the juniors or one of the staff members and pick a fight, and then he'd say to me, "I'm after releasing all the stress, I feel great now." Now that's not really very ethical or a good way of actually doing things. But very often we do tend and end up being in conflict with our peers, with our colleagues, or with our managers. Now one of the things that we tend to do is we tend to like to think that we're right about whatever it is that we're doing. And so if there's a conflict, say on resources, and what happens then is that from your perspective, you say, well, I don't have sufficient resources to do this. I'm giving you all that I can. From the manager or your colleague's perspective, it may be, well, I need more out of less. Now, in that context, you can argue all you like. You can fight about it. You can blame. You can point fingers. You can do all those type of things, and none of it actually gets it sorted, as you know. Very often what we do is we focus on the actual problem. But the problem with the problem is that it is a problem. So what you need to do is you need to go meta. And going meta means chunking up. We need to look for what's the positive intention of both parties. Because very often that's where you're going to get that convergence. That's where you're going to get that collaboration. If you're in conflict, find out what are the priorities of the other person. What are their values? Because one thing for sure is both of you want to get the job done. You know that your manager is being assessed as well on his performance or her performance, just as much as your manager is assessing you. And when you begin to think about that, you begin to realize what the priorities are. If you get the priorities, you understand the values. If you get the values, now you've got a level where you've got leverage. Very important to chunk up and move out of the problem space to go to the solution space. Hopefully this helps.